Morning, guys. William here with Patriot Containers. Today's Thursday the 15th. I'm still continuing this small, mini part series of Truth About. And I got to tell you, there's something that actually inspired these videos. And I study the competition. I read their complaints. I read how these guys get away with criminal sales. I read their terms and conditions. And I'm just never shocked and amazed at what these companies are telling you guys. And so here is something that inspired this little mini series called Truth Is. And I'm going to play this. I have cut out the company name though, but you got to listen to this.
Oh, let me tell you, we offer a 60-day money-back guarantee. You only pay when we show up on your property. We offer lifetime warranty on parts, lifetime warranty support, lifetime warranty for leaks. We have a 10-year frame warranty.
Do you see how this never ends? When I first started selling containers 13 years ago, these companies did not exist. And the first thing that started was a warranty for holes. Because it sounds good, you want to hear it. But what it really is a patch in the mail. So they send you a shitty container with holes and then you get a patch in the mail. It started out with 12 months, 36 months, 5 years, 10 years, 25 years, lifetime. Companies like this are outbidding each other for who can tell you the biggest lies to take your money and put you into a trap. I've already explained the 60 and 90-day full refund and the money back guarantee. That's a flat out lie. It's not, it just is. These companies will keep 75% to 100% of your money if they have to come back and get your container. Every company in America, if they mention they have a warranty, they are going to sell you a crappy container and you're going to get a boat patch in the mail. Every single company that sells containers that says they have a warranty. I don't say any of this crap to my customers. I never have, and I never will. I don't deliver containers with holes that need patches, okay? But this is never ending. See, I can comment on the 60-day money back full refunds or the 90 days, and I can comment on the lifetime warranties on your boat patch. Some of this is just, it's lifetime warranty, lifetime warranty, lifetime warranty, lifetime warranty. You know, they have this thing called pay on delivery, but they keep their customers' money. I don't believe that these companies actually do payment on delivery. I think they do sometimes, but when you call, they give you incentives to pay up front. They might knock off if you pay by Zelle. I've been studying these companies for so long where I truly believe that if you pay by Zelle, Wire, ACH, check in the mail, they're going to purchase you a crappy container and make as much profit as they can because they know you can't get your money back. Now, and to be honest, I actually think this is true. I think if you pay by debit or credit card, they're going to buy you a better container. I think if you do the actual payment on delivery, they're going to they don't want to deal with the problems when your container gets there. So they might actually purchase you a better container. It depends on what type of customer you are. If you want a new one and they're going to do payment on delivery, it better be a good one, a perfect new one. If you want a good used container that actually looks good and you're going to do payment on delivery, if they're smart, they better purchase you a nice used container. If you're the type of customer that says, well, I don't want anything nice. I want something cheap and I don't care about how it looks. I'm a welder. I don't care if it has holes. I don't think they're going to do payment on delivery, to be honest. It's because they are so afraid that you're not going to like that crappy container that you requested or they purchased for you, because they're professional order takers, but they offer a shit back into the business. I'm going to get off that payment on delivery thing. That was my 2 cents on that. So the things I do know is 60-day, 90-day full refunds, money back guarantees. Total bullshit, total flat out lies. They should be sued for saying that, and they should be sued for putting that on their social media by their customers, by the way. Lifetime warranties. Like I said, everybody that says they have a warranty, you're going to get a boat patch in the mail for a container that has holes in it that you did not order, okay? I want to start talking about some of these other ones. Lifetime warranty on support. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? When you have problems, they'll talk to you forever? Lifetime warranty on support. I guess that just means they'll communicate with you when you have problems. But you know what's funny is if you ever read their complaints, they will not communicate by phone, and they'll tell you you have to email all your problems, and you patiently wait days or weeks for a reply. And then when they call, you get the voicemail game. I've worked for companies like this. I know exactly how these companies operate. They're professional order takers, but they run away from their customers in the end. What's the next one? Lifetime warranty on parts. I assume that means it doesn't mean parts of the container, because there's not really much parts on a container. You got two sides, a rear, a roof, and a flooring. But where's the main parts of the container? On the doors. And that's something that I haven't talked about in these videos. These types of Pinocchio rookie companies that are outbidding each other. So, they said 60-day money back guarantee. We need to say 90. They said 25-year warranty. We need to say lifetime. It's all this bidding for who can make it sound like they have the best, safest way to place an order when they rip you guys off. But this idiot company, they actually sell what I assume is probably a bunch of China-made junk for your accessories. And I've even read complaints where people order their parts and they never send them, or they take forever, and then the customer support is gone. That's another thing. Customer support is crazy. These companies don't communicate well at all. If they did, and they actually fix their problems, they wouldn't have complaints. Yeah, customer support. Lifetime warranty on parts. I guess if they sell you something, it doesn't... None of this can be true, though. If they sell you a part... that's another thing I wanted to say. So, these types of companies, every single one of them, if you ever go to their website and read their conditions, terms and conditions, none of anything that has to do with the doors of your container is not covered under anything. So if the hinges are bent and the doors don't shut, or the rubber seal is peeling off, or the handles that go up and down and lock, if those are bent and they don't work, or the handles are busted off, it's not covered at all. These types of companies have every loophole covered to benefit the company, but to not benefit the customers. I want to move on to these companies that say, well, we have a 10-year frame warranty. I don't even know what that means. Please, somebody explain that to me. What does that mean? But another company will say, well, we have a 25-year structural warranty. It's the same shit. It doesn't mean anything. All this is meaningless. All this right here is total meaningless when you go to their website and actually read the terms and conditions. It doesn't say this. I guess the point of my videos is what you guys are being told over the phone is total bullshit. So I've been doing container sales for 13 years. I've owned Patriot Containers for 11 years. And I've never said any of this to make sales. And my customers aren't calling back complaining. Well, how is that? Well, it's very easy. I tell people the truth about what these look like, so they're not surprised when they get there. I purchase better containers, and I don't purchase the cheapest junk that these companies are purchasing for you. When you place an order with me, I call my driver, and say, hey, what day can this container be delivered? And then he's going to tell me a date. Hey, customer, does this date work for you? Yes? Okay, put it on the schedule, driver. And then that's it. And then it gets delivered, and the communication is very well. It's just never ending. Lifetime warranty, lifetime warranty, lifetime. And then if you come to find out, these types of companies have the most complaints in America's cargo container industry. And the way to prove that is go on Google and type in cargo container companies with the most complaints. It's all these companies. What's the other one? What is it? The worst cargo container companies to buy from, BBB. It's these companies. So guys, there's a reason I make my videos. I'm in this industry. I used to work for companies like this, not as bad as what they are now. But about 9 months ago, I just got so sick and tired of what these companies are telling you guys that I said, hey, I might as well Edward Snowden whistleblow this, because it's getting out of hand. And I don't know if what these companies are telling you is actually legal, because it's not true. They're lying to you. But their company is a trap. They can lie to you with every single lie that they're going to tell you. And once you're in the trap, they will not lose a penny. And you're either going to be stuck with a crappy container, or you're going to lose thousands of dollars. They have cancellation fees. This specific company has given me a lawsuit for saying they don't have a cancellation fee. And I say they do have a cancellation fee, because I can read it in their complaints that are on Google, on Yelp, on Better Business Bureau. The customers that they have sold to have said they've been charged cancellation fees. So in their lawsuit, it actually says we don't have a cancellation fee unless you cancel in under 5 minutes. Okay. I've also said they have restocking fees. All this is on their website, by the way. They have restocking fees. In the lawsuit, it actually says the container company doesn't have a restocking fee for any containers that were never delivered, that never left the depot. Well, how? If it never left the depot, of course it doesn't have a restocking fee, because you haven't picked it up yet. But if you do pick it up and it comes back, they're going to charge you a restocking fee. It gets a lot worse than this. Let's say they bring you out a crappy container and you've paid for it already. They'll keep your delivery money, restocking fee, and a cancellation fee. Let's say you think you have a 60 or 90-day full refund money back guarantee, and you think they're going to come back and pick it up. And when they pick it up, I've read their complaints. They'll keep 75% or 100% of your money, and they do not have to return with another container. They pick up their crappy container that they sold you or they delivered you. They leave with it. You can't get your money back. So, anyways, guys, these companies are traps. It's borderline illegal. And I'm exposing them. That's the point of my videos. So have a good one. This crap never stops. I'm waiting for the new one-liner to come out to make it sound like they're so special. Well, they're not special. They have insane amounts of complaints in a short amount of time, and they rip off their customers. That's what they do. So anyways, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.